Good morning, dear students. Today our lesson is Lesson 16, Theme World Awards. After this lesson, you will be able to aware of World Awards, define key terms related to World Awards, and increase your listening, writing, and speaking abilities. World Awards. Look at the pictures and names of awards. Please look at carefully because we will do exercise with you. Now find out awards for each nomination. Sport Career, Professional Photographer, the Best Song of the Year, Great Contribution to Science, for the Best Piece of Writing, for Healthy Generation, Young Talented Singers, for Gifted Girls of Uzbekistan. Let's check the results together. Sport Career is G. Professional Photograph. F. The Best Song of the Year E. Great Contribution in Science H. For the Best Piece of Writing C. For Healthy Generation B. Young Talented Singers D. For Gifted Girls of Uzbekistan A. Now, listen to the tape script together. Please listen carefully because after this we will do exercise.
Lesson 16, World Awards. Telephone interview with Alice Munro following the announcement of the 2013 Nobel Prize in Literature on 10 October 2013.
Hello, Adam Smith.
Hello, Adam.
Hello, this is Alice Munro.
Yes, this is Alice Munro. I just wanted to thank you very much. This is quite a wonderful thing for me. It's a wonderful thing for the short story.
It is indeed, and may we congratulate you in turn. It's a wonderful day.
Thank you very, very much.
How did you hear the news?
Let me see. I was wandering around this morning early. How did I hear it first? Jenny. Oh, the press called me.
And what was your first reaction? Do you remember?
Unbelief. I really couldn't believe it. I was so happy and I haven't gotten over the delight yet.
You've produced an enormous body of work over 4 decades.
Well, I have, yes. But because I work generally in the short story form, this is a special thing I think to get this recognition.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Have you been basically the same sort of writer from the beginning to the end? Have you changed, do you think?
Well, as far as I can tell, I've not changed very much, but someone else could answer that question better, I think.
And the award will bring a great new readership.
Well, I would hope so, and I hope this would happen not just for me, but for the short story in general, because it's often sort of brushed off, as something that people do before they write their first novel. And I would like it to come to the fore without any strings attached, so that there doesn't have to be a novel.
And for those who don't know your work, would you recommend a starting point?
Oh, goodness, I don't know, I can't. You always think that your latest work is your best, at least I do, so I would want them to start with their latest book.
So they should start with Dear Life, should they?
Well, in a way, yes, but then I hope they would go back and read the others as well.
And of course, everybody's talking about the fact that you announced it earlier this year that you were going to stop writing and saying maybe this will encourage her to start again.
Well, I've been doing it for so many years. I've been writing and publishing. I think since I was about 20, just now and then I would get something published, but that's a long time to be working, and I thought maybe it's time to take it easy. But this may change my mind.
That's an exciting statement. That's going to have everybody buzzing. How splendid! So I know that you must be tired after speaking to as many people, so we would like very much to talk to you perhaps on another occasion.
That would be great, actually, because I'm a little bit tired and woozy now, and God knows what I might say.
Okay. Well, we'll wait until this quiet down a bit, and then?
Okay.
It has been a great pleasure to speak to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, dear students, now it's time to learn new vocabulary related to listening. Wonder, delight, favor, to please, obstacle, to boost, linger, uplifting, to assure. Now, let's do exercise. Tick the questions asked by the interviewer in the telephone talk. Hello, is this Alice Monroe? How did you feel in receiving a congratulation call from the press? Where did you hear the news? What was your first reaction? Have you ever changed your style of writing? For those who don't take up writing, would you recommend to start writing? For those who don't write, would you recommend starting doing that? Let's check the results. In this, Alice Monroe. How did you hear the news? What was your first reaction? Have you been basically the same sort of writer from the beginning to end? Have you changed? Do you think? For those who don't work, would you recommend a starting point? So, they should start with their life, should they? Okay, dear students? If it's understandable, let's do another exercise, another listening exercise with you. Tape script 16.2. Listen to the text and complete the missing part with words from the box. Winners were awarded advancement, skilled, gifted, healthy, proficient competitions. If you are ready, let's listen.
Listening to.
Bahtiyar and Lola were accomplished at art, particularly singing songs. Together, they went to out-of-class singing hustles in their childhood. Both of them were very gifted and active in their fields. They participated in many song competitions among young talented people, and they were awarded with medals or testimonial deeds. In one word, they were haughty of their educational establishment. When they grew up, Lola entered the University of World Economy and Diplomacy, but Bahtiyar kept on his own way, singing. Firstly, their ratios lasted for some time, and then suddenly didn't move anymore. Nobody got for that matter. After some years, Lola became a proficient and skilled ambassador and was sent to Paris as an extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador for Uzbekistan in France. Bahtiyar also became a professional singer. At the same time, he was an instructor at Tashkent Art Institute. Both singing and teaching, he got great advancements. He did his PhD and got a scientific degree. In 2009, there was a World Music Premium ceremony in Paris. Bahtiyar also was invited there as a participant. He was very pleased when being read his name among the winners. Among visitors was our ambassador too. Lola was also joy, and at the same time she had tears coming out of her eyes. The people around her didn't catch the reason. Her close friends had become a winner, or she posed their good attitudes before some years ago, or another reason. Everybody felicitated Bahtiyar on his special occasion. Two friends came across and their amity reactivated again.
Okay, our tape script is over. I hope you managed to put words here. Let's check the answers. A. Gifted. B. Competitions. C. Awarded. D. Healthy. E. Proficient. F. Skilled. G. Advancement. 8 winners. Now, write true or false. Lola was an ambassador to Finland. Is it true or false? You should find, dear students. Lola was interested in poetry. Bakhtiar was active in solo. Bakhtiar's attitude to Lola was insincere. Lola was jealous when her friend got an award. Bakhtiar kept his friendship, although their professions were different. Non-stop activities make a person be energetic. Now, let's choose answers. 1. False. 2nd. False. 3rd. True. 4th. False. False, true, and true. Now, watch the video about World Award and fulfill it.
Professor Jean-Pierre Changeux has been selected as the winner of the 2018 Albert Einstein World Award of Science in recognition of his exceptional scientific achievements and leadership in the field of neuroscience. Also, for his pioneering contributions to the science and understanding of neuroreceptors for the past 50 years. Professor Jean-Pierre Changeux is an emeritus professor of neuroscience at the Institut Pasteur and Collège de France, and at the international faculty Kavli Institute for Brain and Mind, University of California, San Diego. Building on the tradition of Louis Pasteur's discovery of molecular dissymmetry, Changeux, then working in Jacques Monod's laboratory as a PhD student, made early seminal observations that allosteric interactions between topographically distinct sites mediate protein regulation in 1961. Then, on the track of Daniel Beauvai's discovery of chemical therapeutics, Changeux experimentally extended the concept of allosteric interaction to intercellular communications in the brain and their pharmacology. He did this with the decisive identification of the nicotinic receptor for acetylcholine using snake venom toxins and fish electric organs in 1970. His breakthrough discovery of the 1970s of the acetylcholine receptor as a model membrane receptor was groundbreaking, since it has proven to be a general model of chemical modulation of the brain. His work on the deciphering of the brain circuits and molecular mechanisms responsible for nicotine addiction and enhancement has led to a new revolutionary insight into the chemistry of the brain and ultimately the brain-mind relationship, thereby narrowing the gap between molecular biology and cognitive sciences.
This important discovery was made by a team of researchers from all over the world working in my laboratory at the Pasteur Institute. Indeed, the nicotinic receptor was the first neurotransmitter receptor to be discovered in the brain and in the nervous system in general. This marked an important step in the history of neuroscience. This consequence has important relationship with medicine indeed, but with society in general, humanities, and in particular ethics. I always view through my scientific career scientific research as a responsible innovation. And this means that research should be strongly linked to ethical questions. This is also why I wrote several books which were the outcome of my teaching at the Collège de France about the brain, and is dedicated to a widespread non-specialist audience.
After writing about neuroscience, Jean-Pierre Changeux started to write on the way we perceive paintings and music, or how we think and speak about art. Professor Changeux has received major scientific acknowledgments and prizes, among them the Wolf Prize in Medicine in 1983, and he was invited to become a member of various academies of science and letters, among them the French Académie des Sciences.
Okay, dear students, now our lesson is over. Thank you for your attention, and your home task is to retell about the Professor Jean-Pierre. Okay, thank you very much. Bye. See you.